to get us started tonight, I wanted to start by saying thank you. Thank you to all of the attendees for joining us. Thank you to the incredible students who trusted in me that a Zoom performance would be a good idea. This is unprecedented territory here. And honestly, it's turned out great. It's very funny. It's highly entertaining. It gives us all a little relief, a little breather to kind of poke fun at the situation that we've been stuck in for feels like forever. So without further ado, we will begin our performance, and we're off.
Thank you for joining us.
Woo!
I'm Travis, and that strange noise you heard was Carson coming to you live from wherever the heck they are right now.
I am in my room.
And tonight, we are providing a service to you, perhaps the most important play you'll ever have the pleasure to witness.
More useful than Hamlet.
Slightly. I mean, who can't identify with being a prince and having the ghost of their father return and set them on a bloody path of revenge?
It certainly helped me through my recent family situation.
But could Hamlet teach you how to find toilet paper?
No.
Case closed.
Will this play show people how to get toilet paper?
No, but it will do everything else.
Where we're going, we don't need toilet paper.
Well, I don't know about that. But without further ado, it is time for 10 ways to survive life in a quarantine. Ooh, can we do that with a cool sound effect, please?
We can try.
That's all we're doing tonight. Behold our show. 10 ways to survive life in a quarantine. Method 1, fall in love with inanimate objects.
A great way to maintain sanity in these difficult times is having a complicated relationship with an object. Let's see how Peter's doing.
Yes, and I am here. And I'm negotiating this quarantine very well. In fact, I actually prefer it because I get to spend time with my new best friend. Spalding. Say hello, Spalding. He's shy. He talks alone when we're alone at night, especially when we're at night. But now that he's in front of a camera, he decides to clam up. That's okay. I can do the talking for both of us. Even though we had agreed to both be talking on the camera. It's fine. That's fine. I'm totally fine. I'm not upset at all, Spalding. No, not at all. What's that? Oh, I see. Now you've got stuff to say? Oh, but just quietly? Just to me? If it's important, say it for everyone. All right, then. That's how we're going to do this? You're just going to make me look stupid in front of all my friends? That's fantastic. Anyway, Spalding and I have been getting along great. We go for walks to the closet and back to the bed. And then sometimes, and this one is super fun, we just stare into each other's eyes like this. Ah, you're so beautiful, so handsome. Normally, he'll say it back, which is nice to hear. It's nice to hear that, that validation of your feelings. But he's playing hard to get, I guess, today. Doesn't hurt. I guess I'm not enough for you. Is that it? Is that what you want to hear? Fine. I don't need you. I've got other friends. Meet Penn. Penn has been my friend this whole time. He loves me for who I am.
Great to see he's improving.
Doing a lot better.
And now Lou is going to share how his inanimate object gets him through the day.
Hello? Is this thing on? Hello? Yes, it's me, Lou. You may not remember my name from school because I was always the one sitting in the back, or getting stuff in a backpack since we don't have lockers anymore, or the one who sat out in gym class because I didn't like the outfits. And I have a special message for all the ladies. I know I wasn't on your radar. I know I'm not the best looking guy and you'd rather fall for Bryce, the quarterback of the water polo horse team or whatever. And yes, he's super attractive and nice and talented and all that, but I have something Bryce doesn't have. Oh yeah, look at this. This is the real deal, ladies. 4-ply. Count 'em. This isn't your generic grocery store off-brand toilet paper that's the last thing on the shelf. Oh no, this is pure white gold. This feels like a cloud or possibly a Pomeranian or a cloud of Pomeranian puppies. You know what I'm talking about. And that could all be yours. This even had a picture of a baby on it. Why do they even have pictures of babies on toilet paper? Babies aren't even using toilet paper. At least no babies I've ever seen. Are they suggesting that toilet paper feels like a baby? That's weird. Anyway, where am I? Whoa, am I right? I'll be taking applications for new best friends after the show. In the meantime, dare to dream. Dare to dream.
I'll be your friend.
Shh, it's okay. It's over.
I miss you, 4-ply. I miss you so much.
It's time for our second method. Method 2. Perform in your own musical with your own pets.
That's right. You have co-stars with you in your homes. Use them. And you don't need to pay them except with treats.
Ella shows us how it's done here.
Hi there, I'm Ella, and welcome to the most realistic production of cats ever. This is McCavity, the mystery cat, and this one, and this one. Wait, where did it go? McCavity will actually be playing multiple roles today, I guess. I have no more cats around here, but I think that some of them are under the bed. Come here, Mama, come here. He's shy. I asked my mom if I could get 16 more cats for this show, and she got in the car and drove away, and I haven't seen her since. I'm guessing she went and got more cats, but that was a few days ago. So if you have any cats, that would be amazing. Drop them off in crates on my doorstep and they will be loved, hugged, and thrust into starring roles. Now, as anyone knows, Cats is the story of the Jellicle Cats. These guys. Once every blue moon, the Jellicle Cats get together to enact a live cat production, sacrifice to one of the cats for no reason at all. And they sing and dance, just like this guy. Come here, baby, dance for Mama. She's learning, slowly. This is coming together. I only need 2 more months and many, many more cats. Thank you.
I think that was better than the movie.
Definitely.
And now it's time for method 3. A big problem is keeping yourself occupied.
How do you spend the time if not planning revenge?
Revenge on who?
You'll find out.
Jolene has some answers for us in our third method, fun with scissors, or so much crafts.
Unmute.
Welcome, friends. I'm Jolene, and I'm here to show you a wonderful way to spend your time in isolation. One thing I do to manage stress in these, let's face it, stressful conditions. Little joke there. I know it wasn't the greatest joke or anything, but it's the little jokes where the true humor lies. Anyways, I like to do origami, which is a traditional Japanese art or technique of folding paper into a variety of decorative or representational forms, such as animals or flowers. I learned that from the internet. I find origami so soothing. Let's learn how to fold the paper crane, shall we? First, you're gonna want to take a sheet of paper, and next, you're gonna fold it. So much fun, right? Yes, just an amazing amount of fun. And then you're gonna fold it like this again. I think it goes like this. Oh, not like that. That was a boo-boo. That was a terrible boo-boo. Just an awful mistake made by a person who's failing at this very soothing task. And it's like this. Nope, not that way. Not this way either. Does it look like a crane? It's a crane, right? This is a crane. This is a soothing origami crane, and I love doing this, and I love this so much. Ah! Wait, that was actually kind of soothing.
I feel like I learned something.
I learned not to go over to Jolene's house.
No problem there. All right, now method 4.
Method 4. I'm good at sports now. No one can stop me.
Remember when you were a child and you thought you were good at things?
Yes.
And then you encountered other children and you realized you were terrible at things?
Yes.
Well, now, without competition, you can be the best athlete you always had delusions of being.
For those of you just tuning in now, we've got a barn burner. The Libertyville Monarchs, led by all-conference Ty Johnson, are down by 2 to the Motorville Motorheads. It has been a stunning display of athleticism from Johnson, who has scored a season-high 87 points, grabbed 42 rebounds, and recorded 27 blocks. I haven't seen anything like it. I haven't seen anything like it either, Dave. We are witnessing the birth of a new basketball god. This is like the first time I saw LeBron James, except so much better than that. He is already the greatest basketball player that has ever lived, or ever will live, or ever will live in ultimate dimension. And here we go. Johnson inbound to Johnson. She spins. OMG. The moves are ridiculous. Ball handing on display is magic. It's magical. He goes through the legs, and then over the head of the defender. He launches from long distance, just off the rim. He grabs the rebound. He puts it up. Grabs the rebound again. No one can stop him. The clock is counting down. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 1.5. And a foul. That's it. We just gonna assume he makes the free throws. The Monarchs have won. The crowd goes wild even though it's social distance at 6 feet apart from each other. They're losing their minds. They're storming the court. This is the greatest moment in basketball history. I can't believe what I've just seen. And they're carrying her off the court.
I didn't think he was going to pull that out.
Shocking. I thought the Motorheads had that one.
They totally blew it.
I lost a lot of money on that one.
And there are other imaginary sports as well.
And click on it. And here we are at the World Solitaire Championships. As always, the young challenger Marvin Bennett has cut a swath of destruction through the field. imperturbable, and so exceptionally handsome. Marvin has had an answer for everything the cards have thrown at him. And now it's down to this, the final table. And here comes the prize money. The largest ever purse for the World Solitaire Championship. Just over $11.4 billion. Enough for Bennett to write his ticket anywhere, as long as he can keep it together in this last, most intense hand of solitaire. And the cards are coming down, face down, as always. You could cut the tension here with a knife, like a really sharp knife, also an imaginary knife. You can really see the stress starting to show on Bennett's face. Oh, he can't like that. Not a good sign for Bennett. Oh, he is in trouble now. Oh, this is a bloodbath. I've never seen someone go down so deep after just 2 cards. It's really getting to him now. Oh, he's reaching into his steely core for whatever reserves of sanity and strength he has left. 1, 2, 3. OMG, I can't take this. I can't take this. Look at them all. Look at those glorious, glorious cards. I just don't see anywhere for him to win. Might as well pack up and go home. Oh my goodness, he's using the tried and true method of solitaire players everywhere, by cheating when no one is looking. Has anyone seen him cheat? No one has seen him cheat. Therefore, it is legal. And this is it. Bennett has won the championship. Ooh, I'm going to do this at some point in the future. Woo! Also, I will stay 6 feet away from other people at Disneyland. So I'm probably not going there. But I think about it. Woo!
I'm excellent at solitaire when no one is looking too.
Now time to clean up the mess.
You're only cheating yourself.
That's why I win.
But now we are on Method 5.
The plays of William Shakespeare.
That's Shakespeare.
No, you heard me.
Why should I play the Roman fool and die on my own sword? Well, I see life. The gashes do better upon them. Macbear, turn around, you hellhound. Macduck, of all ducks else, I would have avoided thee. But get thee back. My soul is too much charged with blood of thine already. I have no words. My voice is in my sword. Thou loosest labor, I bear a charmed life, which must not yield to one of woman born. Despair thy charm, and let the angel whom thou still hast served tell thee, Macduck was born from a duck. Oh no, shoot, that's right, sucker. Booyah! Tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow. What part of booyah do you not understand? What now?
But it's not just the terrible tragedies that are fun to perform with stuffed animals.
No, wait. It is the terrible tragedies are the most fun to perform with stuffed animals.
Method 6. Catch up on your studies. Fun.
Hi everyone, I'm Allison and I'm here to help you. This is a difficult time for everyone, but I think the best way to forget about everything is to put your nose down and really focus on school right now. I am, and I love it. I am learning so much. Yes, I have 3 little sisters that are driving me crazy, but guess what? I can lock bolt my door and booby trap the hallway so they can't get at me. I just put some headphones on, dive into trigonometry, and ignore their little screams. Numbers are my friends now. Speaking of friends, I'm actually learning, especially right now, for math help. If you need someone to do your math homework for you, just email me and I will do it, because I do not want anything else. It's math, 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 math all day here. Ha ha ha. So happy. Speaking of math, I'm only charging $3.55 per assignment. Then I email the assignments back to you. You put your own name on it and then turn in your own work. I also offer bulk rates as well. 10 assignments for $32, which is a savings of 10.94%. Again, math. I love it. Also, May is my special algebra sale. 5% off all algebra homework. Look for more. Hello? You're saying that it's illegal and I shouldn't be talking about it online? Oh, okay. I did not realize that selling math homework was illegal. This changes my business plan significantly. Luckily, I've been studying economics so that I know when something is illegal, it becomes a lot more expensive. Therefore, my rates have changed. $22 per assignment. I will be using the extra revenue to hire goons who will enforce collection policies. They will be breaking your leg in a responsible manner. This is so fun. Seriously, buy now while you still can. I am your only hope. Without me, you are doomed. You won't regret this.
It's good to see someone of our students putting their minds to brilliant criminality.
It's really the American way.
But maybe someone out there is really studying well.
Hey, thanks guys. My name is Torrance and I'm here to show you exactly how great distance learning has been for me. Because it's been a thing. It's definitely been a thing. So first thing is I log into my email.
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
And right now my computer is not on speaking terms with other computers, so that's cool. But that's alright because I can log into the access the help page that the district has made, which is currently offline, which is fine, so I can't get to that. I've also forgotten my password, so I can't get a new one sent to me because there are a lot of requests of new passwords or something. I don't know, there's only so much internet, I guess, and it doesn't reach my house. That's cool, that's fine. I'm working through it. Mostly I'm just trying to match what my teachers are trying to teach me right now. Since I can't log into anything or get anything to work or get anyone to help me or scream loud enough that rescue workers can find me. So anyway, my teachers are not assigning homework. At least my imaginary teachers aren't, because they are very respectful of my time and want to make sure that I have the most fun quarantine possible. But I keep trying, kind of, a little bit. Just making the effort every day for a good 5 or 6 minutes and then calling it. There's no use of bashing your head into a wall over and over again, right? At some point, you just have to assume that learning is not for you. To be honest, learning was not for me before this anyway, so I guess my teachers aren't surprised I can't log in. I'm not able to log in, although my imaginary teachers are super chill about it. They're really impressed. Oh shoot, I think my connection's screwing up. Low battery, what's that mean?
My heart just grew 3 sizes watching that.
The children are our future.
Which brings us to method 7. Terrifying, right?
Get really involved in the lives of squirrels outside your window. With limited options for television these days, you can watch the Wild Kingdom outside.
Don't ruin it, okay? Hold on. Oh, darn it. They're not there anymore. But they could come back any minute, so... While we're waiting, let me tell you about the latest updates between Kim and Kanye. It has been off the chain recently. So much drama. I can't even half the time. I'm watching it and I'm like, I shouldn't even be watching this, This is intense. I've been taking notes. Here we go. They're beautiful. Perfection. With those soft, puffy tails and little noses. They don't have a care in the world. Such a beautiful, happy home. Kanye goes and gets acorns and he gives them to Kim. She loves them so much. Day 2. When Kanye was out today gathering nuts, a new squirrel appeared, Stanley. He's sleek and skinny, like a sewer rat. I hate him so much. But he goes up to Kim, and Kim gave him acorns. No, those were Kanye's acorns. He found those, and she gives them to Stanley. Later, Kanye comes home, and where are all the nuts? Oh, Kim ate them, I guess, you furry cow. But Kanye doesn't know that what's going on is she's giving them to Stanley. He goes back out,
because that's the kind of squirrel he is, and he knows nothing. Day 8. Kim went out for acorns today, and Kanye's back. And Kanye stayed back. Stanley arrives, and it is on, y'all. It's like squirrel MMA in that tree. Get him, Kanye. Get that thieving rat up and down the tree. Stanley will not be back. Mark my words. Day 12. Kanye is the king of trash. Kim went out today, and 2 red squirrels showed up. Bridget and Jennifer. And Kanye was all about them. No wonder she was giving nuts to Stanley. Stanley's a prince. Day 15. Milo arrived today. Milo is one sweet-looking squirrel. They're all falling for his nonsense. And day 17. I can't even with any of them. But I'm still Team Kim till I die. And then, who's this bunny sniffing around? This will not end well.
And it's not just the squirrels that have the drama.
I never thought she was going to make it. It was impossible. The tree branch was probably 20 feet from my window. There are simply limits to what can be done. And this was beyond. I was standing here when I saw her. She was getting ready. And I was like, you'll never make it. Turn back. For Pete's sake, stop. What are you doing? This is madness. She didn't listen. Probably because she doesn't speak English or hear things, maybe. I don't know. There's no way a medium-sized spider can make a web 20 feet across. Can make a web 20 feet across. What are you trying to catch, idiot? Birds? But I can tell you something, people out there. She leaped from that branch with a filament of silk coming from her backside, and she caught the breeze just so. Soared from my window. She made it. I was still skeptical. Sure, you can make it across once, but a web requires you to make many, many trips. So there's no way you're going to be able to make it back to the tree. Give up. You're doomed. You'll never make it. Friends? She launched herself again and again. She made it to the tree. I was stunned. Was this the greatest spider athlete in the history of the world? Am I watching the Michael Jordan of spiders? Is she not bound by the laws of physics? And yeah, I realize I'm using female pronouns, but I'm pretty sure she was a lady since all the boys get eaten immediately after mating. You learn something. I watched for 7 hours as that spider beat the odds, strand after strand after strand. And I thought to myself, she didn't listen to the naysayers. She didn't care what the crowd was saying. She knew what she was capable of. And that's a lesson to all of us out there. Don't let yourself be afraid. If you dream it, you can do it. If you believe you can build a deadly trap 2,000 times your body length and murder as much life as possible, you can do that. Then later, a bird flew by and destroyed the whole thing. So I'm not sure what that means.
I learned that nature is not boring.
And now we come to the most popular survival method.
Number 8, sleep. Live in pajamas, eat chocolate, binge watch shows.
Or your weekend is now your life.
Yo, I'm here to help you with physical fitness. Sorry, hold on. That took a lot of energy to vocalize like that. All right, second win. Ooh, are you ready to transform your body and your life? Don't answer that. I don't need to know. I'm just going to assume the answer is yes, Toby. All right, ready? I want you to take your weights. First, mentally prepare for what you're about to do. Breathe in, breathe out. That's right, loosen those muscles. All right then. And 1, 2, 3. Release. And 1, 2, 3. Release. And 1, 2, 3. Keep going. You can do this. I believe in you. And 1, 2, 3. Feel the burn. Don't give up now. And 1, 2, 3. Oh, my sweet fluffy kitten, this is difficult. 1, 2, 3. Fight through the pain. And 1, 2, 3. Now, we come to the chip press. And 1, 2, 3. I love you guys.
Stunning.
I feel like these exercises were made for me.
I was made for this. This is my moment to shine because I've been preparing for this my entire life. Saturday mornings, I don't even think about getting out of bed before 2 in the afternoon. And even then, I just make my way to the fridge, get something to eat, then go back to bed and have my breakfast. That's how I roll. Most days, I don't change clothes. I shower on Tuesdays. So let me lay it out for all you newbies out there. First, you're going to want to make sure you have a stash of batteries near you for your remote control. Nothing's worse than having to actually get up and get new batteries for your remote. That is a nightmare no one wants to see, honestly. I also suggest having duplicate remotes in case you lose the first one in some type of cushiony place. I know not everyone's on that level, but I have 4 identical remotes in this room right now. They all work the TV, they can all handle Netflix. I'm good. Next, you want to consider your comfort level, which is key. Mine is currently set to Jello, which is I want to feel like I'm submerged in Jello and just hanging there suspended in a pillowy lime green emulsion. I want no pressure on my limbs at all. If you have zippers on your clothes, you're doing this wrong. Also important, how much food do you have in your room right now? Double it. Then double it again. Check it. I got so much food in this room right now, I don't even know where it is. I roll over, I crush something, that goes into my mouth. Safest place for your snacks is in your stomach. Most important of all, do not lose hope. You can achieve supreme laziness with only a little bit of effort. Remember, it only takes a little bit of effort now to make sure you never have to make any effort again, ever. Peace. I'm going to bed.
They gave me hope.
We can get through this if we just don't do much.
Exactly.
But if you do want to do something, there's method 9, spooky stories.
When we set out, we didn't know if we were going to make it back. Our supplies were running low. We had no choice. No choice. There were rumors you could get what you wanted, but only if you waited in line. And then you got a cart, and you were let into the Costco. But every so often, you could hear if you listened hard enough. Squeak, squeak, squeak. But as soon as you stopped, nothing. Then you'd walk. Squeak, squeak, stop, nothing. I realized it was a squeaky wheel in our cart. It was pulling us to the side. There was no way to go back for a new cart. I defied it. I kept pulling and pulling. Where was it taking? To the paper goods aisle. And that's when I saw one single package of toilet paper. The one package that no one wanted was, I reached out my hand. Do I dare take it? Why was it left here? Is it cursed? And I heard a ghostly voice. Rachel. I froze. No one was near me. Rachel. Who was talking? Rachel! It was coming from inside the toilet paper barracks. Ah! But I took it anyways, because it's toilet paper, right? But every so often, when I'm in the bathroom, I hear squeak, squeak. I'm single.
Or you could try a different oral tradition.
Speak memory of the cunning hero, the dog walker, blown off course, time and again by the cruel whims of fate. Speak of Andrew the chosen one, after he was asked by his mother to take Furry Gomer on a walk through the neighborhood. Speak of his failure to find a decent excuse, and cry, oh heavens, that it was also a little bit cold that day. Of these things I shall now sing. O Muse, recall that Gomer pees a lot on every bush, on every tree, on every place another dog has peed afore him. And the sniffing, the most profound sniffing of many things. So profound the sniffing that no matter how strenuously brave Andrew pulled on the leash, Furry Gomer would not be moved. Speak of the contemptible squirrels which mocked the beast that Andrew struggled to control with their chittering, like the sigh of 10,000 little teeth in their little noses and their little tails. Mighty was the wrath that Gomer felt, like the thunderous earthquake summoned by Poseidon. Gomer chased his long-tailed nemesis, but alas, alas, he could not reach them. Speak too of the social distancing that Andrew had to do on sidewalks narrow as a ribbon, how he nimbly dodged small children on razor scooters, and how he fought to keep furry Gomer from sniffing the rear ends of many hounds. So many rear ends of so many hounds. And last, speak of the great calamity that befell him. Speak of the thunderous dropping from well-fed Gomer, and memory, the failure to remember to bring a poop bag. Tragedy. Luckily, brave Andrew ran away very quickly.
That epic will be passed down for generations.
Also, if you found Andrew's evidence, you can find him at...
Of course, of all the methods, there is the one that is guaranteed to be the most effective way to deal with life in a quarantine.
Megalomania.
That's right. The belief that you are the absolute center of the universe is a great way to deal with crisis.
Let's take a look.
Welcome to the kingdom of Jeff. It is I, Supreme Commander, Ruler for Life, and High Overlord. Jeff, bow before me. Yes, I feel your obedience to my will. Good. I would like to draw your attention to some new developments in the kingdom of Jeff, from the city of Jefftropolis. Today is Jeff Appreciation Day. Have you told me how much you love and respect me today? Have you? I want to be clear that I'm no longer in need of such things as approval of others. I'm beyond that now. There's only Jeff. One moment. Mom, I'm busy. No, I'm not taking out the garbage. You know who you're talking to? I am Jeff, Overlord of the... Mom, stop. You're embarrassing me in front of my subjects. Fine. The kingdom of Jeff is threatened, but the kingdom of Jeff is strong. We shall never surrender to the enemy. We shall never give him to fear. Never. We are Jeff. At this moment, I would like to turn your attention to some new proclamations that have been passed down by the Assembly of Jeff, which, of course, I'm the 12th of 13 members. The 13th member being Mr. Puppers. Mr. Puppers had some thoughts in committee, but he was outvoted, and he's now being interrogated as a traitor for the kingdom. Who do you work for, Mr. Puppers? Who do you work for? We have ways of making you talk. You'll regret this. Let this be a lesson to any other potential traitors out there. Your kingdom requires obedience and sacrifice. Ask not what Jeff can do for you, but what you can do for Jeff. You can do a lot for Jeff. Learn the lesson of Mr. Pupper's traitors. Sorry, really needs to take a break. Just remember that I am infallible, and only believe me. Do not believe the lies of Mr. Puppers.
Seems healthy.
He's gonna come out of this okay.
But this should be a time of celebration.
How so?
Well, watch.
Hi, everybody. It is my birthday. It's me, your favorite friend, Dan. Who you didn't talk to all that much, and I sent out my invitations to my party. And I guess no one wanted to risk their lives to come over here and celebrate my great entrance into the world. So that's fine. That's totally fine. In fact, I don't even need you to come over to my very social day. That only happens once a year. It's totally meaningless, right? But I am dealing with it and throwing a party for myself because there's one person in the world that they can always love and trust you, and that's yourself. Yay, me! Happy birthday to me! Happy birthday to me! Yes. Let's see what I got myself for my birthday. Happy birthday. Oh, I didn't know what this is. You shouldn't have had me. Hey, Dan. I swear no expense. It's just from my heart. Oh, why, thank you, me. Oh, why, it's my own phone. And it's got all my contacts and photos. Why, thank you so much. I can always count on you. I'm always there for you, unlike those other people who didn't even come to your party. Those darn other people. Other people let you down, Dan. That's not true, me. I know that there's a lot of people who want to support me for my birthday. You just sent their presents through the mail. You did, right? Right? You did probably send them through the mail. I'm sure that they're on the way right now, aren't they? Oh, I wonder what's in here. Wow, so much cash. All this money is mine now. Oh my gosh, this is so amazing. Thank you. Thank you so much. And I'm sure that all my friends are mailing it to me right now. It's probably in the mail. Lots of cash money, lots of it, because that's what friends do. Well, it's a good thing that you stole all their credit card information from a school. Shh, surprised. That's the best part of birthdays. They're all about surprises.
Well, it looks like everybody needs to call their credit card companies.
Really, the last method is steal.
No, it's just ask for gifts, forcefully if need be.
I see.
Well, that's all the time we have. Wash your hands, and your pets, and small children, and the birds that fly into your house.
Thanks for joining us. This has been
10 Ways,
10 ways to survive life in a quarantine.
Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. This is me clapping for you guys, and I'm sure everybody watching is clapping as well. You guys did awesome. Thank you, attendees, for tuning in. I'm really glad that we got to do this. It was a lot of fun, and you guys were hilarious. So enjoy the rest of your week. Signing off. Bye, guys.